Good morning. My name is Leo Dubois. I'm a new Lion, and I was just recently at a meeting for the Lions, and someone was asking the question about QR codes. And I thought I'd make it really easy. And so I'm going to make two videos. The first is going to be how to make a QR code and how to utilize it. And then the second will be how to read a QR code. It's newer technology. It's been out for a few years now, and it's really helpful, especially to our clubs. What can you use a QR code for? I use a QR code on my business card, and it takes people directly to my Facebook page. All they have to do is hold their phone up to it, scan it, and it takes them right to my page. Much easier than giving them the whole entire website. Things that you could do is your application to join the Lions could be as a QR code off of your website, your own website for your own Lions club, or even what a lot of musicians and artists have been doing is they've been setting up QR codes to go to PayPal, Venmo, or other support things to receive funds, money. And so it's really nice to be able to set that up. I know on PayPal, whenever I've done that, I do friends and family, and you can go into PayPal and say receive funds, and it'll give you a link. And one of the things that I've done was if you'd like to send $5, and then I do a QR code for that, people just have to scan the QR, click a couple buttons, and it sends you that $5. It's really nice. So let's get into how to do a QR code. So you might want to pause this video. If you look up here on the upper left-hand side, this is the URL or the web direction to get to the QR program that I use. This program is free. There are paid ones. The difference, and some people are like, why is it paid? Well, some of them are dynamic and not dynamic. And so the difference is a dynamic QR code would allow you to track who clicks on it and how many clicks. And most people don't need that. That's just for big corporations that are really interested in, hey, is this advertisement campaign really working or not? And so they like to monitor those types of things and track that. So for ours, we're just going to use a, with nothing encoded, very simple static QR code is what it's called. So as you can see here, the website is the-QR code-generator.com. And you can sign up on here or you don't have to. Either way, it's nice if you sign up because it saves the QR code under your account, and it is free as long as you're using the static QR code, the non-tracking one. If you use a dynamic, there is a charge for that, and you can look at the website to get more information about those charges. And there are other websites that do this, but I prefer this one because it is free and it gives you a lot more options than some of the other ones. So the first thing is we want to be able to get the URL, and the URL, like I said, is actually the directions this QR code is going to send you to. Is it going to be your Facebook page? Is it going to be your website for your Lions Club? Anything that you want to do, even a flyer. I've seen flyers done this way on a website page, and it's just the flyer, and it takes you directly to that flyer. So let's just go ahead and do Facebook, because Facebook has a little bit more interesting things of having to get into this. So let's go right into Facebook. Here's my Facebook. And if you were to take the URL, which is up here on the upper left-hand side, it just says facebook.com. Well, that's not what we want. We need our actual URL. So on the right-hand side where it says account, it's got my little picture. You click that, and then you click your name. Now you're going to see this is what other people see. And so what you want to do now, if you look up here, it says facebook.com/leo.dubois. And a bunch of numbers. That's the Facebook URL to my actual Facebook. So you want to highlight it and then hit Control-C, which is copy, or you can right-click and then hit copy. Go back to our QR code generator, and right here it says enter the URL. And you can play with this. Control-V is paste, or you can right-click and you'll have paste right there. Now you see the URL is all right here. Now that's in this QR. I can decide on which QR code I like. Now when I'm printing, I like this darker format, this first one. This one's a little bit more deeper in color, and it's easier to print. The other ones are lighter. As you see, this is a little bit more dotty. And that works really good if you have a high-end printer, but I prefer the darker one, just for precision, and it makes it easier for the phone to read it. Now I can click on this, and it's going to bring up this, where I can go with the classic, I can go rounded. There's a lot of different things I can do with this. Feel free to play around with it and see which one you like. You can change your background colors, the square colors, all the individual pixels. You can change those colors. If you pay for the program, you can also add your logo to the middle of it. Now, when you're done with this, you want to hit cancel. And this is already linking to this URL. So above the square, the QR code, you see here, I can download the code, I can copy the image to my clipboard, or I can do a custom design. So we're just going to go to download. So I'm going to click the download button. It's going to ask me to name it. So I'm going to do, I already have one, so I'm going to do two. So Leo Facebook 2. And then it says here PNG or SVG, what file format. PNG is the best for your printers. And so I always download in PNG, and I always keep it at 1,000 pixels. You don't really need to go to high-end pixels unless you're doing a t-shirt or something like that. Lower pixels really doesn't help you much. So keep it at 1,000 and then click download. That's now downloaded into wherever it goes, and I can open it and review it and look at it. Now this square can be resized because it's a picture. So if I'm putting it on a business card, I resized mine all the way down to the size of where the face picture would be and put it on my business card. You can put this on letters, you can put it on letterhead, on advertisements, anything. But I always suggest when you're doing it to test it. So print it once and then test it. You can even test it on the screen. If I was to do my camera on this right now, it would actually work and go right to my Facebook page. So those are the basics on how to create a QR code. Don't forget to go to the QRCodegenerator.com, and they even have some more information here to help you out. Any questions, always feel free to drop me an email. I'm in the Lions directory. My name is Leo Dubois. Thank you so much, and keep enjoying Lionism.